You think you know Joe Biden. You've heard about his 36 years in the U.S. Senate, his 8 years as Barack Obama's vice president. You know he's got a sense of humor, and like all of us, makes the occasional gaffe. You know him as a guy who never forgot his humble blue-collar beginnings in Scranton, Pennsylvania, and of his years commuting every day from home in Delaware to his job in Washington. But you might not know the story of Joe as a father. In 1972, 30-year-old Joe Biden lost his beloved wife and 15-month-old daughter Nellie in a horrific car crash. The same tragic accident badly injured his 2 young boys. Confronted with this crushing loss, Joe Biden became a single father. His children tell his story more poignantly than we can.
As a single parent, he decided to be there, to put us to bed, to be there when we woke up from a bad dream, to make us breakfast. So he traveled to and from Washington 4 hours a day.
When the boys cried for their mother and sister, it was Joe who comforted them and dried their tears. When their knees were skinned and bloodied, it was Joe who cleaned and bandaged them. Parent-teacher conferences, Joe was there. When help was needed with homework and report cards were read, Joe Biden was there. Because when Joe Biden makes a commitment, he always sees it through. In 1977, Joe Biden met his wife Jill, and together they would raise the 2 boys and a sister, Ashley. And when his son Beau died of brain cancer in 2015 at the age of 46, Joe Biden was at his side. Shaped by both tragedy and love, Joe Biden's public service is defined by compassion for others. He knows the pain American families experience and works every day to make their lives better, because that is the father he is. When it comes down to it, you know one thing above all else about Joe Biden. He is a good man, a decent man, and a father before all else. Americans will choose between 2 types of men this November. We know the man Joe Biden is. He's a man with character, compassion, and decency. It's a choice to vote for a man with that kind of character, or a man without one.
The Lincoln Project is responsible for the content of this advertising.